Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down a fascinating company that's often called the Amazon of Latin America. But it's so much more than that. MercadoLibre, ticker symbol MELI. If you're looking for insights into a major player in emerging markets, you're in the right place. Visual, MercadoLibre logo, MELI ticker, map of Latin America, Section 1. What is MercadoLibre, and why should you care? MercadoLibre started way back in 1999 in Argentina, and it's exploded into a tech giant worth nearly $90 billion. But here's the kicker. It's not just an online store. Imagine Amazon, PayPal, and even a logistics company all rolled into one, specifically designed for the unique challenges of Latin America. Things like low bank penetration, tricky logistics, and fluctuating currencies? MELI has turned these into opportunities, building its own solutions from the ground up. Visual, animated infographic showing e-commerce plus fintech plus logistics equals MELI ecosystem. On-screen text, MELI, the Latin American powerhouse. This company has created what analysts call a flywheel effect. Think of it like this. Their marketplace generates tons of data. That data helps their lending arm, Mercado, decide who to give loans to. Then, their payment system, Mercado Pago, becomes the standard for online transactions, even outside their own platform. And Mercado Envíos, their delivery network, keeps customers loyal by getting packages to them efficiently. It all feeds back into itself, making the whole system stronger. Visual, simple icons representing marketplace, Pago, Credito, Envíos, ads, flowing into each other. Section 2, MELI's integrated business empire. Let's quickly break down their core segments. Visual, shopping cart icon with marketplace, text, 1. The marketplace. This is where you buy and sell stuff in 18 Latin American countries. It's their core e-commerce platform, much like eBay or Amazon's third-party sellers. They even tried separate Mercado shops for merchants, but by late 2025, they've just rolled all that into their main marketplace for a more seamless experience. Visual, wallet icon with Mercado Pago, text 2. Mercado Pago and Credito. This is their fintech powerhouse. It started as just a way to pay on the platform, but now it's a full-blown digital wallet, payment processor for other businesses, and even offers asset management. Crucially, their lending arm, Mercado Credito, uses fancy machine learning on all that marketplace data to offer credit to people who traditional banks often ignore. This is huge in a region with many unbanked individuals. Visual, delivery truck icon with Mercado Envíos, text, ads icon with Mercado Ads, text 3. Mercado Envíos and ads. Their logistics arm, Mercado Envíos, is how they ensure speedy delivery. They have their own warehouses and delivery trucks, handling about 95% of deliveries in Brazil themselves. And then, there's Mercado Ads, their advertising business. Like Amazon's booming ad business, MELI uses its own data to show targeted ads, and it grew a massive 67% in 2025. This is a high-margin growth area. Section 3. The money talk growth and investment. So, how has this ecosystem performed financially? From 2021 to 2025, their revenue absolutely soared, going from $7 billion to nearly $29 billion. That's incredible growth, especially as Latin America rapidly embraces digital commerce. Visual, simple bar chart showing MELI revenue growth 2021 to 2025, with increasing bars, on-screen text. Revenue skyrocketed, $7 billion to $29 billion. Now, you might notice that in 2025, while revenue kept growing, profit margins dipped slightly. Why? MELI made strategic investments. They lowered the free shipping threshold in Brazil to fend off competitors, like Shopee and Temu, which drove up shipping costs. Plus, their lending arm grew a lot, requiring more money set aside for potential loan defaults. These were conscious decisions to defend market share and fuel long-term growth. Visual comparison chart. MELI operating margin versus Amazon/C. Ltd. showing MELI at 11.1%. On-screen text. Strategic investments equals temporary margin dip. Section 4. No dividends? It's a growth play. For those of you looking for regular income from your stocks, here's a key point. MercadoLibre currently pays no dividends. They did pay a small one until 2017, but then they stopped. Visual text on screen. No dividends paid growth stock focus. Why? Because MELI is a classic growth stock. Every dollar they earn, they reinvest right back into the business, expanding their logistics network, growing their fintech services, and tackling new markets. In a region with such massive growth potential, analysts believe the opportunity cost of paying a dividend, rather than reinvesting that capital for even higher returns, is simply too high. So, you're investing for stock price appreciation, not for quarterly payouts. Section 5. Dominance, competition, and future potential. MercadoLibre is the undisputed king of e-commerce in Latin America, controlling about 28% of the total online retail market in the region. In Argentina, their home turf, they're practically a monopoly with over 60% market share. Visual map of LATAM with MELI market share percentages in Brazil, Mexico, Argentina. On-screen text. Undisputed leader in Latin America. While Amazon is the global behemoth, MELI's deep localization makes it hard for foreign players to truly compete. Yes, Shopee is a threat in Brazil's low-cost segment, and new players like Temu are pushing in, but they lack MELI's deep integration, especially in fintech. What's next for MELI? 1. Retail media and advertising. Their ad business, Mercado Ads, is a high-margin goldmine, still much smaller than Amazon's but growing fast with AI. 2. Fintech disruption, becoming the main financial account for millions of unbanked people, offering digital wallets, credit cards, and even stable coins like MELI. 3. Artificial intelligence, AI. They're using AI everywhere, from customer service bots that handle 87% of interactions to super accurate credit scoring for those without traditional banking history. Visual icons for ads, fintech, AI with upward trending arrows, on-screen text, future growth drivers, ads, fintech, AI. Section 6. The risks you need to know. No investment is without risk, and for MELI, some are unique to its operating region. 1. Macroeconomic and currency risks. The economies and currencies in countries like Argentina and Brazil can be volatile. Strong growth in local currency might look less impressive when converted to US dollars. 2. Competitive intensity. Chinese platforms like Temu and Shine, along with Shopee, are aggressive, often subsidizing prices to gain market share. This can force MELI to lower its own margins to compete. 3. Regulatory environment. As MELI grows, especially in fintech, it faces increasing scrutiny and potential regulatory changes in countries like Brazil and Mexico. Visual warning triangle icon. Icons for currency, competition, regulation, on-screen text, key risks, currency volatility, fierce competition, regulatory changes. Section 7. Final takeaway. Growth powerhouse or risky bet? So where does MercadoLibre stand? It's a dynamic growth story, hands down. For growth investors, MELI is a powerhouse. The synergy between e-commerce and fintech offers massive potential in an underserved market. Short-term margin compression is seen as a smart move to build an even stronger business. For value investors, it's trickier. No dividends and volatile earnings can be a concern, but its intrinsic value as a systemically important financial and commercial player in Latin America might be undervalued. Visual, split screen, growth investor versus value investor text and corresponding summary points. Compared to Amazon, MELI offers superior potential for high returns in emerging markets, but with higher risk. Amazon is more mature, focusing on stable margins, while MELI is still in its aggressive expansion phase, building out its impressive Fintech flywheel. Visual, MELI logo versus Amazon logo, with text. MELI equals growth/emerging market. Amazon equals stability/mature market. MercadoLibre successfully defended and expanded its market in 2025, despite challenges. It truly is at the heart of Latin America's digital economy. If you're comfortable with higher risk for potentially higher rewards, MELI might be worth a deeper look for your portfolio. Visual, MELI logo, website/social media links, subscribe button. What do you think about MercadoLibre? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into the company shaping our future. See you next time.